guys, we're finally ready to start cooking our balsamic ravioli. I have 2 chicken breasts here. I'm just gonna lightly season them, sear them up, pop them in the oven, and that's what we'll have with our ravioli. Garlic powder, salt, and pepper. There's nothing special about this. I'm just gonna sear it and pop it in the oven and let it bake. It'll just be like a garlicky tasting chicken to go with our ravioli, which is going to hopefully be the star of our show tonight. I am using the frozen Great Value brand ravioli. It looks like this when it's frozen because I've never made homemade ravioli. Maybe that's something at some point I will attempt, but not right now. Not today on a grocery day. Okay guys, I have the chicken in the oven. Next we're going to start with 3 cloves of garlic. And I've never used this. This is a new little gadget, but this is not bad. That works pretty good. There's one of them. Okay, I literally thought I was filming and I was not. I told you that once I got used to this little garlic thing, it worked really well. You can't see it because I've got my basil in there too now, but once I got used to it, it worked great. I do like it. And then I have 4 fairly large fresh basil leaves that I cut up and put in there with it. Next, I have to cut up our tomatoes, our peppers, and an onion. Okay guys, I've got the tomatoes. You just slice them in half. And then I used, I think I said 5 of these little sweet peppers. These are so good. And I just sliced them like this. Then I used 1 medium onion. And it says to cut it into wedges, but I didn't want a huge wedge of onion. So I did more like these little skinny wedges and then broke them apart. And then for spices, I have 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And then I have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, which I use the Splenda brown sugar, which is a sugar substitute. Okay guys, we have our very large skillet heating, and I'm going to add some olive oil. It says 1 to 2 tablespoons, so I'm just gonna kind of guess a little bit. I will go with this, and we'll see what that does for us. We're going to add the garlic and the basil, and we're just gonna let this cook for just a few minutes together and become fragrant. Okay, we've got it cooking. It is smelling really, really good. So what I'm going to do next is add the onions to it and let those start to cook. Okay, I'm just gonna let that cook down for a few minutes. I am going to go ahead now and add the pepper rings. Okay, I've let this cook for about 2 minutes. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes. I think I'm gonna have to get out a bigger pan because I don't see how I'm gonna be able to add the ravioli into this along with the sauce and it not overflow. Very colorful. I love colorful food. Yeah, I got out my Dutch oven. This will definitely hold it just fine. So now we can finish assembling our sauce for this. I just didn't want overflow and spilling. Okay, we're gonna take 1 cup of chicken broth. You could also use vegetable broth. Chicken broth is what I had. And then I'm going to take 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. I think I'm gonna start with like half of this amount and just go from there. And if we need to add some, I will add some, but I just think that that's gonna be way too much. So I'll add 1 tablespoon for starters. We're gonna go with that and see what happens. And then I'm going to add in my salt, pepper, and pepper flakes. And you just let this come to a simmer after tasting the sauce. I think it actually does need the extra sugar. And that should help bring that acid level down. It's gonna be acidic anyway. I mean, you've got tomatoes and you've got balsamic vinegar, but that was a little too much, so I think that will just probably bring it down to a really nice, make it a little smoother. I screwed up. I tasted it and I thought this needs a little bit of salt. So I picked up this and I was just gonna do a quick sprinkle. Didn't pay attention that this was open. So I dumped probably 2 tablespoons of salt into this at least, and it became so salty that was terrible. So then I decided, okay, I can fix this. So I put like 4 cups of water and I added a can of tomato sauce and a little more balsamic. We're gonna see what our taste tester thinks, but this is not what it should be looking like right now. But I'm trying to salvage it. We'll see how good of a salvager I am. Okay, I'm gonna add in our 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese and give that a stir. The ravioli. It smells really good. It's just a lot more soupy than it should have been. It should have been like a very thick, you know, the sauce would have reduced and thickened, and you would just sort of toss the raviolis in that sauce. But I think this will be just fine. Okay guys, here's my plate. I have some baked chicken, and there's ravioli, kind of a little on the soupy side. Some garlic bread, and our taste tester.
Hey guys, this looks really interesting. I really like the presentation and the coloring on it.
Good.
And that looks very interesting. It's earthy looking. It's delicious.
Do you like it?
I really like it. I haven't had chicken yet though. A little bit of spice.
Yeah, I added a little extra.
Mmm.
Is it good?
You did really, really, really good with this.
Great.
I love the flavor.
There you have it, guys. He loves the flavor, so I will eat my dinner, and then I will come back and give you my 2 cents on it. We'll see you later.
See you guys later.
Hey guys, I'm back for a few minutes. We just finished our dinner, and I'm about to clean up the mess. I actually have worn it on my shirt because it's very soupy, but oh my gosh, it was really, really good. Chris was like, we gotta have this again. He loved it. I mean, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do when I put this in the below, I'm gonna put the recipe, and then I'm gonna put the messed up ingredients like after I messed it up, because he really, really liked it. He said that broth was just amazing. He loved the color of it, the taste of it. He said it smelled and tasted kind of earthy and had all the yummy flavors. So, and it wasn't salty. I added enough. I think I ended up adding like 5 cups of water to it. It looked like soup, but he had seconds. I did not have seconds because I'm full, but it was really good. I would eat it again too. So it turned out great. So I am exhausted. I have not sat down. When I just sat down for dinner, is the first time I have sat down since 11 o'clock this morning. So that being said, I am going to get my dishes cleaned up, and then I'm gonna go sit down and edit videos because I want to get the grocery haul. I think I'm gonna do them in 2 separates. I'll get the grocery haul video up, and then I will get this one up, and then I can call it a day. And I'm ready to call it a day. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you will like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I noticed I lost a subscriber today, so I don't know. I think it was because I titled my last video Stinky Chicken. Chris was like, you shouldn't have said that. I'm like, well, but that is what it was. It was Stinky Chicken. But so anyway, I'm sorry if the title Stinky Chicken was offensive. Was just saying that the chicken I was cooking was stinky. But anyway, I'm going to get my kitchen cleaned up. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Hi guys, it's Sadie here, and I just wanted to say that I hope you will like this video and subscribe and click that little bell too. That way you know every time my mommy and daddy upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!